What's up everyone, welcome back to the Durbin Compound. So today I'm going to go over a quick and easy project, how to install a window screen when you don't already have any hardware. So you've got a bare window like this, you've gone out and measured your screen, you're like, hey, I want to put a screen in this window. You get it home and you realize, oh crap, it has no hardware. Easy fix. I'm going to show you just how easy it is. Just a screen hardware combo pack from Home Depot. I think I spent $4.97 on this, so $5. We're going to go over exactly how easy it is to install, and I'm only going to put the hardware on the top corners. You can put the springs in if you want. It keeps it from flapping, but I'm going to show you a quick, easy way to get the hangers tight on the bottom so that it doesn't flap in the wind, and it's nice and has a good longevity for you. So let's get started. Okay, so regardless of what kind of window you're working with, whether you're working with wood or aluminum or something clad, they're all going to have the basic same design. There's going to be a little lip here for your window screen. Now you can put it on the inside lip here, or you can put it on the outside lip here. I think it looks a lot better when it's on the outside lip. So ultimately what this is going to look like when I'm done is the window screen is going to come in here, and it is going to go in here like this. So I want it to fit in there snug like that. So it basically covers up all of my trim and is right on the outside of it. I've measured it to fill in that gap. So the first step in every window is we're obviously looking down from the bottom up to the top of the window. So what you want to do is you want to put this little channel in here. So whatever paint color you're going towards, these all come in aluminum, just raw aluminum. Now I spray painted this with a little bit of flat black. Now it doesn't match, but I think it will hide it just the same. These are going to go up in the corners like so. So I'm going to go get a hammer, and it comes with a little tack nail, and all you do is tack this up into the corner. It's as easy as that. So one tip with this is I hold one with my finger. I have the nail. This tack nail is going to go into the wood. So you can usually push it up in with your thumb enough that you will not lose this. Okay, if you let this aluminum piece fall, more than likely your nail's going to fall out. So let's go ahead and get this tacked in here while it's hanging. Okay. So now that I've nailed this halfway in, what we're going to do is I'm going to use a punch to get it the rest of the way. Okay, so I'm about ready for my punch. I'm going to use a punch here and set it in the rest of the way so I don't hit the wood or otherwise smash my little aluminum piece. Okay, turns out that I don't have a punch in the garage, so I'm going to use this little 3/8 impact little guy here. Just the pains of having a shop that's 500 feet away from the house. So as I struggle on camera with this, we'll go ahead and tap this the rest of the way in place. So after you get kind of closer, you'll want to start holding that aluminum piece back up into place. Alright, so now we're super close. We're going to go ahead and set it the rest of the way. Okay, so now we have our piece in there. You can use anything really as a punch to set it home. You can use a bigger nail. It doesn't really matter as long as it covers the head of that, and you know, will allow you to hit it with the hammer. Okay, I'm going to put my other side in here if it wants to go in over there. All right, and put this side in. Bam, right up into place. So that is the top of the screen. So now we're going to go inside and I'll show you exactly how to mount the little hooks on the inside. Okay, now that we are here on the inside of my bench, I'm going to go ahead and open up the window. This is on the inside of where we were just working. If you don't know how much a screen creates a draft, it's amazing. So I love that I can open these windows, even though this is behind where my TV is. So it's a good time to vacuum out your windowsill. Okay, so of the entire project, this is going to be the most frustrating part here, is to pull this. We're going to pull this spline out so that we can get to where we want to put our clip. So sometimes you can work it in here and get it in there with the spline. So what you want to do is take a screwdriver and work this spline out of the corner. So as you can see, I can just pull that right out of the corner. Now we don't want to go too far here. We just want it far enough that we're going to get to where we want to put in our clip. So for the purpose of the video, we're going to put our clips further towards the outside. If you were going to do it towards the middle, you need to take this out all the way to where you want the clip. So as you pull this spine out, it should just pop right out of there. Now, this is the outside of the screen, so our clip is going to go on the inside. It's going to go over here on this side. So we're going to push this in, and remember, rotate this piece down and into the channel. So rotate that down into the channel, and we're going to push our spline back into the channel with the flathead. And now they sell specialty tools to run the spline back in. You do not need that. You can do this with a screwdriver because you're only taking out a little bit of this spline. You don't need to do the whole thing. So you just press it back in there with the flathead or whatever, and you can see it tighten down on your clip. See, as I did there? And it tightens down on your clip. Now you can get the roller or whatever you want to do if you really want to be Mr. High Speed about it, or Mrs. High Speed, but just shove your spline back down inside the screen. Now we have a good functioning clip on the other side that's not going to come out. Now we're going to repeat it on the other side, and I'll spare you that. All right, now we are back on our windowsill. So if you do need to take the screen back out, too easy, I showed you exactly how to do that. So, all right, next step is to drill your holes for your anchor pins. So these are just basically little round-headed screws that this clip is going to pop over. So remember, we're not building the Taj Mahal here. You want to get a drill bit that's about the size of your screw minus the threads. So you want to get something that's the size of the shank, but still has threads to bite. So we'll go ahead and chuck this up in the drill. And what we're going to do is, you don't need any special calculations here or anything crazy. All you're going to do is set your drill in the windowsill and go straight down up against the metal clip. So just like this. Okay, you want it deep enough that you get your whole screw in there. Now you can do this without, man, I'm like Mr. Klutz today. So you want it about halfway down the drill bit. Do the same thing over here, pull it tight to where it's going to be, and drill your hole. About halfway down the drill bit, and we're done. All right, so you could put these in without drilling. That's going to be a pain in the butt, but it can be done. If you don't have a drill and you just have a flathead screwdriver, you can make this happen. But good, let's go ahead and get them started, and we'll go ahead and run them down in here. Of course, I picked the smallest screwdriver to try to do this with. Let's trade out for something more beefy. All right, had to go get more of a man screwdriver. Okay, so now you can take your clip up and go ahead and put our screw down into place. Okay, so we want to stop about a 1/4 of an inch, maybe an 1/8 of an inch to the bottom. See exactly, you know, it's not super tight, but it can come off, but it snaps on. You don't want it super tight because it will pull on your channel, and this is just aluminum. It's just some cheap aluminum. It will bend and break. Same with your window frame. So just something that's a little tight, but not too much. And that's literally the easiest thing to do in the world. So now you have a nice new screen in your window, and you can enjoy the breeze without having the bugs come in. So just a quick down and dirty video. I hope this helps someone. Flathead screws absolutely suck. But that's what comes in the kit, so I'm using what comes in the kit. Just a little tight enough that it snaps over, and we are done. Alright guys, well that wraps up my video. I hope you like the new screen and how it looks on the window, and it kind of covers up all that nasty stuff that's on the inside. Some of that white trim and stuff I don't like seeing. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you give me a thumbs up. If you like this content, please click subscribe. I'd love to see you around the channel. So until next time, keep charging on, and little projects like this, don't be scared to do them. I'll see you guys next video.